Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is another clarification video for the Squadron Shootout hosted by the Syndicate of the Black Sun. The Syndicate of the Black Sun, let me enunciate there. Anyway, there's been some questions and confusion about what's expected in aircraft as far as the aesthetics and walkability requirements. So I figured I'd see if I can't get my hands on one of these, one of their aircraft, and see if we can't clear some of those up. So as you can see, this is not a very big vessel. This is a small bomber here, but it's still got room on the inside that you can actually walk around. You can get back here to the tail gun and actually man it, manually fire it. You can launch the missiles. I'm not going to do that because earlier I did that, and they ended up actually hitting the aircraft and making it crash. So that was you probably don't want to do that. Then you've got these two side-mounted guns. You can manually fire those. You know, you can get to them. And so there's room to walk around and move around in here. It's not just a box packed full of components. And you couldn't do that. Like, if you had components in this middle spot here, you could not say that you could just access it with just from the outside with an access panel. If you had, like, components going down this middle hallway here, like, you wouldn't be able to really say that. Like, that's not really true. And everybody would know it. And this thing is only 9,200 material. So if you're making a 75,000 material craft, it is going to be large. It's going to be huge. It's going to need the walkability requirements, or it's going to need to be walkable. You know, there's going to be parts that that are buried inside that you have to have accessible via being able to walk around with your avatar. Your avatar needs to be able to get into the place too, but so you know, there's a hatch here that you can get into the place from. You can't just rely solely on chairs to teleport in. And one thing I did want to point out about these is they've got these engine pods on the side here. They have the engines hidden away inside somewhat, but they are only a block or two away from the outside, so they could very easily be feasibly maintained and worked on via some sort of panel. Like, if you just remove that block, that's like there, bam, you're at the engine. Like, you can do work on it now. No big deal. Nice, easy day. So you can do a hybrid. Like, not everything has to be access panel accessible, and not everything has to be walkable. It just has to be reasonable, you know? And with a much bigger craft, you're going to have a lot more walkable stuff. Because, I mean, this is, you know, a pretty good-sized bomber here, but it's only, like I said, 9,200 materials. You can go up to 150. Well, your flagship can't be an aircraft, so 150,000 isn't actually the right number. Up to 75,000 as one of your escorts for as an aircraft, and it'll be much bigger. So you're going to need to be able to walk around inside it in some spots, and that some spots may be accessed from the outside. Like if you have an engine pod type thing like this, that would be totally cool. You know, these missiles are pretty much accessible from outside, obviously. Those generally wouldn't be reloaded mid-flight either, but like they are in the actual game. But, you know, so this is just sort of what we're looking at. Now, just imagine this about, you know, 7 times larger. And you've got a good craft. But like I mentioned on the forum, if you do have some questions and you're worried about whether your design will be accepted, you can build like a basic rough idea of it and send it to me, and I'll take a look at it when I get a chance, and then tell you whether I would accept that based on the aesthetics restrictions alone. Okay? Like, I am willing to help out you guys with that, since this can be a little bit confusing, but hopefully this will help you guys out, and that won't be you know, be something that we have to do a whole lot of. Because, you know, it's going to take, if that happens, that's going to take me time, and then you're going to be waiting on me to tell you whether your entry works or not, and then you might run out of time and not get into the tournament. So that, you know, it's better for me to just do a video like this and show you guys around and what's expected. Okay? So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the battlefield, and good luck.